might be claustrophobic or something. You go outside, I'm looking at sky, trees, whatever. It just goes on and on and on and on forever, dude. Like if you stare at a TV or a phone or something, it's just limited to what they show you. You can't, you're staring at the screen. So you're not moving your head looking. That's why they got to put the chip in, so you could be inside that matrix like the movie. And then you can move around and shit. I ain't fucking do it. I'll die. I ain't a dead motherfucker. I'll take a chance to see where my soul goes. If it's light, a frequency, your soul. I'm going to take a chance. Let's see where it goes. You lose your brain cells, which is like your hard drive. Right? You blow your fucking brains apart. There's no keeping memories. That's Wi-Fi. Maybe the fundamental part of your soul. You lose your memories. Maybe they're uploaded to the cloud while you're alive and it saves it to God's server. I don't want the bad ones. That's the whole point of dying. So you gotta think of your bad memories no more. That's the plus. I'm thinking nature and innocence. Eternity and nature and innocence. I'm just going to hand that over because you believe in Jesus when you call yourself a Christian. I think you got to earn it. I think you got to earn it. If there's immortality, then you go there with all of everybody else. Like a private, when you first go into basic training the first fucking day, you're a fucking nobody scumbag. You got to earn it here. You got to earn it by doing the right thing and following the source, which is love. Try to share it like AA teaches. You can't keep it. You have to give it away. The only way you can keep it is you give it away. Even if you're not reaching nobody. Fuck yeah, to get the fuck out of here. I don't think God just hands over immortality. If there's a God, right, and there's a creator and there's a purpose to this, he ain't just handing that over. You gotta go through this flesh body shit where you get pain. That's why I would do it. If I want to be surrounded by winners for eternity, even if it's 200 years, if it's more than what this is, it might not be immortality. It might be a world where you only live 200 years, where they don't have processed foods and vaccines. That's just another planet, right? Mars. How can you gain any support about the Mars? It's a dead fucking planet. I don't know why. Right? 25,920 years is a great year. And that's what they plan on doing at that time when that happens is they ship off past after the firmament moves. 2,160 years, 12 times 12 equals a great year. After it moves so much dramatically, they take a spaceship and they go to a new land and say we're there on Mars. Why else would you try to push a Mars, a dead planet? I think their story sucks, man. They have to give you fluoride and vaccines to get you to believe their dumb shit, and then have the financial money. They control that, and whoever plays along with it succeeds in this world. Beyond's to know than them. How do you say that? Beknownst to them. They're poisoning their kids and shit with unnatural remedies of pharmaceutical, dumbing them down, giving them Game Boys. Here's your Game Boy, stare at this. Not knowing that in 10, 20 years you're going to have phones and that's all they're going to do, spending all their time staring at a phone while they live here. Well, we just came out with it. It's 5 years later, it's 10 years later. It's all scripted. All you got to do is script it for about 400 years, right? That's the pattern. Then the mini ice age and the firmament fucking moves. I couldn't imagine being on the outside of the 25,920 year model. Being outside, but maybe you can see in. Maybe you become an angel, and I'm more an angel. I gotta help the low life scumbag humans on a first level. If there's levels, I go up. I don't think any go down. Maybe you come back if there's a squirrel or something. I wouldn't mind being a squirrel. They're enscotched in a sense. And they don't take much. They're not homeless. They'll never be homeless. You'll never see a homeless squirrel. Never. They take all these twigs and shit. They got the stupidest house. They live in them. They're stupid. It looks raggedy and shitty, dude. Like, how's that going to keep you warm? A squirrel nest. They look really happy. They're doing a lot of energy. Sergeant. It's like the acorns. They can't fucking sit still. I'm envious of them. The animals have confidence in nature, dude. And if God created nature, it's only the humans. It's only the humans who got to question shit. We can't figure it out. I think you can figure it out if you're not doused in fluoride and vaccines with mercury and aluminum. I think it's probably not hard to figure out and have a relationship with God. As far as a mass level of society, they probably automatically do it once you introduce the fluoride and all the other stuff. Man is already tempted. And you put the fluoride and everything else in there, and the mercury and aluminum, and block the pineal gland from connecting to source. It's all downhill for the elite. Yeah, but there's something they're missing though. Love for some scumbag, right? Like you love a stranger or a scumbag. They'll never have that. They don't want it. They're missing a whole piece of the pie, dude, because you're born into it. They probably don't like themselves, whoever they are. I don't want to know them motherfuckers. I seen spiritually sick, dead people in my own family, which is hurts the most because you know them. You thought you loved them when they were you was a kid, and then you found out. Yeah, it's different than an AA meeting. Somebody letting you down than a loved one. I don't know. I'm fucking getting prepared to leave this fucker. I don't want to stay here with these assholes. All they do is stir offense, man. They don't appreciate a fucking thing. And it's a world I ran too. That guy, Pete. I think he's AI. I think they're all AI. I don't think they're real people, dude. If they are, man, oh my god, dude, you guys are retarded, dude. Are you drinking the fucking water? You drinking bottled water, brother? I wouldn't want your responsibility, dude. And then be fooled after you die. You find out that the religion was fake, that there is a God, and you get to breathe or something. You find out religion is fake, and you fucking are a retard. You're a fucking retard, and God don't like you, bitch. For killing babies and shit. Children, women, bombing them. The Masons are fucking. They're needed here. The Satanic people are needed here to accomplish the test, or it wouldn't be a test. You could be happy with nothing. It's good to have health. It helps. You can fool yourself into some shit. I mean, being happy with chemicals and all. When you ain't got nothing going on as far as materialism, and you can still find happiness in a bird or a squirrel. They can't do that shit. They ain't got no peace. They're on a different frequency. Worry about losing money and reality and material shit. And probably death, too. That's the death one. That's what they're probably scared of. That ain't my problem. I don't want to fucking know you. You're children, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if they can't speak the same language. You're killing them and shit. Electric. Ether. Electricity extracted from the ether. That's what they're hiding. Until they get wiped out. Everybody's going to get wiped out with a fucking mini ice age. They'll go underground. But eventually the people that survive in these tropics where they'll migrate and they'll figure out how to do it again, the electric, because there will be no fucking government. They're going to need their resources to survive underground. They're not going to be exploiting the world. And in that time, that people will be surviving. It won't be so cold. And they're going to figure shit out. And they're going to hopefully they find out what weapons are pretty quick.